A Cooksville native and Kennedy Secondary School graduate, Ottavio Colosimo arrived at Western in 1965 after playing 2 years in the Ontario Football Conference for the Lakeshore Bears. Starting with the Colts as a freshman, he was quickly called up to the varsity Mustangs, who could only dress 28 players a game. This meant that all had to play both ways. Colosimo would be employed as an offensive guard and a linebacker on defense. Former line coach Jerry Gonser described Colosimo as a very good football player. He came to play. He could block, pull, and as a linebacker could read his keys and make the tackle. The rest of the league would soon agree, as Colosimo would find a permanent home as an outside linebacker in the Mustangs' Eagle defense and be voted the league All-Star for 4 consecutive years from 1966 to 1969, becoming the first Mustang to achieve this accomplishment since they started honoring All-Stars, going back as far as 1932. The Western Game Day program described Colosimo as an individual who packs 200 pounds on his 5'9" frame and is a tough man to move. Former teammate Bruce Huff described Colosimo as one tough outside linebacker who never missed a tackle or a chance to help the ball carrier up. Mustang quarterback Joe Ciparroni remembered Colosimo as a fierce competitor that was looked up to and respected by both teammates and other teams. He was undersized for the linebacker position, but he made up for it with his preparedness and aggressiveness on the field. Colosimo was officially Otto, but known as Toe by his teammates as he handled all the place-kicking duties for the Mustang special teams. Loved by his teammates, he was voted co-captain in 1967 and team captain again in 1968, a back-to-back honor held by only a select few Mustangs in Western's long football history. Ciparroni recalls his first training camp. Otto was the first person I met. He welcomed me and made me feel comfortable and part of the team. I soon found out he was like that with all teammates. People just naturally gravitated to him for advice and conversation. This was one reason why he was chosen captain of the team. Colosimo played his entire career for legendary head coach John Metris and was an integral part of Metris' final team in 1969 when the legendary Bull stepped away from football. Metris learned early that if he yelled at Colosimo using his birth name, Ottavio, his false teeth would fall out. So the bellowing scream soon became Otto. Graduating with a degree in geography, Colosimo would return to Western to enroll in law school, having been influenced by several former teammates who attended law school during their playing days. Applying the same work ethic as seen in his career as a football player, Colosimo has established himself as one of the premier business lawyers in the province. Teammate Huff describes him as a consummate gentleman, both on and off the field, a most loyal and trusted friend, perhaps the epitome of what we would want in the Western football program. Focused, dedicated, team player with a lack of ego and pretensions. Ottavio Colosimo, a true Mustang legend.